Listen closely. This is not a casual discussion about market movements, but a crucial lesson on the unseen enemy that resides within every speculator, your own emotions. Many believe success in the market is about charts, indicators, or secret information. They are gravely mistaken. I have witnessed countless fortunes destroyed not by market downturns, but by the insidious forces of hope and fear. These powerful human impulses are the greatest saboteurs of a speculator's success, more dangerous than any economic panic or strategic misstep. Before you risk a single dollar, before you even think of entering a trade, you must first understand and conquer this internal battlefield. Before we delve deeper into the market's immutable truths, I ask one crucial thing of you. For me to continue imparting the wisdom acquired over my lifetime in these markets, I must know my labor is not in vain. Subscribe now, lend your support with a like, and leave any comment below. Your engagement ensures this invaluable guidance reaches all who seek true market mastery. Of all the destructive emotions, hope is perhaps the most insidious. It is the insidious whisper that tells you a losing position must come back, preventing you from taking a necessary loss. Hope blinds you to the objective reality of the market, replacing disciplined action with desperate prayer. It makes you cling to a trade long after all logical signs indicate it should be abandoned, turning small, manageable corrections into catastrophic, account-draining declines. In the relentless arena of speculation, hope is not a virtue to be embraced. It is a fatal flaw that will steadily erode your capital and ultimately lead to your ruin. The market, my friends, cares nothing for your hopes. While hope traps you in losses, fear paralyzes you from seizing opportunities or forces you to abandon them prematurely. The fear of missing out can compel you to jump into a stock too late after much of the easy money has been made, only to be caught in a swift reversal. The fear of taking a small loss can lead you to hold on to a failing trade, hoping against hope for a recovery that never comes. Conversely, the fear of losing profits can cause you to exit a strong position far too early, missing out on significant gains. Fear distorts judgment, turning clear signals into confusing noise, robbing you of decisive action. Understand this immutable truth. The market is a cold, objective entity. It cares nothing for your personal hopes, your desperate prayers, or your crippling fears. It does not respond to your feelings. It responds only to the impersonal forces of supply and demand, to buying and selling pressure. When you allow your emotions to dictate your actions, you are fighting an unwinnable battle against an utterly indifferent adversary. Your task is not to coax the market, but to understand its movements and to respond with detached precision. This profound detachment is the very first step toward trading with clarity and consistent success. To overcome these emotional pitfalls, you must cultivate the discipline of objective observation. This means training yourself to suppress your personal opinions and to silence the emotional chatter within your own mind. It is about learning to simply observe what the market is doing, its pure price action, its volume, its patterns, without projecting your desires or anxieties onto it. The market speaks its truth through these movements, and your ability to read them with absolute clarity, unclouded by hope or fear, is paramount. This detached observation is your most powerful tool. The antidote to emotional trading lies in the unwavering commitment to a clear, meticulously defined trading plan. This plan must encompass every aspect of your operation: your entry criteria, your exit points, your risk parameters, and your capital allocation. When you have a rule for every situation, you remove the need for on-the-spot, emotionally charged decisions. Your plan becomes your immutable rulebook, a shield against the treacherous whispers of hope and the paralyzing grip of fear. It is the unwavering commitment to this plan that ensures consistent, disciplined action, not impulsive reactions. This is perhaps the hardest lesson to learn, yet it is absolutely vital for survival. Cut your losses swiftly and mercilessly. This is where the hope for a rebound dies. Do not average down on a losing position, for that is like pouring good money after bad, doubling down on a mistake. A small loss is an inevitable cost of doing business in the market. A large loss is the result of indiscipline and emotional attachment. Have your stop-loss in place, whether mental or physical, and honor it without hesitation. This iron discipline protects your capital and prevents emotional attachment to losing trades. The flip side of cutting losses is allowing your profits to run, but doing so without succumbing to greed. Greed can be just as destructive as fear, tempting you to hold on to a winning position for an extra point, only to watch it reverse and erase your gains. Just as you have rules for cutting losses, you must have rules for taking profits. Ride the trend for as long as it lasts, but know when your established conditions for exit are met. This prevents emotion from dictating your sales, ensuring you capture significant gains while protecting against sudden reversals. Ultimately, speculation is a relentless internal battle. It is a constant test of your emotional fortitude. The market will relentlessly attempt to exploit your inherent human tendencies towards hope and fear. It will present temptations, induce panic, and sow doubt, and it is in these precise moments of intense pressure that your discipline must shine brightest. Your biggest enemy is rarely the market itself. It is your own undisciplined emotions. Cultivate an absolute detachment from the outcomes of individual trades, treating each as a statistical event within your larger, disciplined strategy. To achieve consistent success, you must cultivate a profound sense of detachment, approaching each trade with the cold, unfeeling precision of a machine. This is not to say you become unfeeling, but that your trading decisions are devoid of emotional interference. It's about developing an objective, rule-based approach that allows you to execute your plan with unwavering confidence, regardless of market volatility or personal sentiment. This self-mastery, this ability to operate beyond hope and fear, is the ultimate competitive advantage and the true path to enduring prosperity in the market. Carry these lessons with you always. And when the market inevitably tests your resolve or you feel your discipline falter, return to this channel. This path to mastery is continuous, and I will be here to reinforce it with further insights.